Hey everybody, my name is Caleb Drake. I'm a friend of Tom's, and I'm just going to introduce myself real quick here. Tom and I have been friends for about 4.5 years now. We met through track and field. We connected through fishing. We went fishing a bunch his senior year. Then we just stayed in touch after he graduated and after I've graduated now, and as we've continued our lives in different ways. And as you just saw in the video, we hunted together this past weekend, and he took his first deer with a bow, which was an awesome experience for both of us. Hopefully there's more of that to come. But really what I'm introducing myself for is the mobile uploads. Hooked and Tag mobile uploads is something that's going to be starting here. I've made a couple videos already that we'll be getting those to you soon. And really it's just about coming along the hunt with some other people. I give a few tips in them. I'm not a professional. I've been hunting for about 13 to 15 years now. I went with my dad when I was young, and I've just hunted with my bow for a long time now. Bagged quite a few animals, including this buck here behind me with my bow. I just want to take you along on some of these hunts and let you see some of the things that I do, see some of the hunts that are unsuccessful in the sense of not bagging an animal, but I try to find success in many different ways when I go hunting, whether I see something new that I've never seen in nature before, or if I just get close to an animal that has no idea I'm there, and I'm able to just do that and experience that closeness with nature. So I hope you enjoy these videos. The stuff that I'm wearing, like this hat and this sweatshirt, and a lot of the hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts that I'm going to be wearing in these videos, you can get them on hookedandtags.com. You can find them all there. If they're out of stock, email Tom, let him take care of it, because I'm not going to be involved in any of that stuff. So I hope you enjoy them. Please let us know if there's other stuff you want to see when we get these up, but hopefully you get to know me a little bit more too throughout these videos. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more, always. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Hooked and Tagged Mobile Upload. I just got out to my spot here, so I'm going to make this pretty quick, and then I'm going to suit up and head out to the woods. I got about a 15-minute walk out to the stand. I'm on some public land this morning. I set up a stand back here. It's a good mile back on the public. I'd seen a buck, a pretty nice buck, and another decent buck about 10 days ago out at this spot, and I was at a different location on the ground across the field. So I saw them, and I think they're further back where I got the stand set up now. So it'll be my first sit in the stand, and I'm excited to see what moves this morning. Not really looking to shoot anything besides a nice 2.5 or older buck. I am on public land, so I have to take that into consideration with the quality of deer as compared to private land, when I have a little more control over some factors and hunting pressure. I already pulled in and I saw there's another truck here, so I already have more pressure than I most ever have on private land. So yeah, I'm just gonna get suited up here and then hit the woods.
is stuff to be aware of when you're sitting in the stand. But goodness, it's a beautiful morning. I'm excited to see what else happens. I mean, I've only been sitting for about 30 minutes, so we'll see how it goes here. Well, I haven't seen too much yet. So, it's October 31st. I don't think I've said that yet. I'm going for my Halloween buck, but there has been some reported rutting activity in this area, and I've even seen some last week. I saw some bucks sparring already, so they kind of fighting. So I'm gonna hit these horns together. I'm gonna grunt a little bit, gonna see what happens. You never know. I'm not gonna sit for too much longer, but one thing that I do every time I'm in the stand, and I'm gonna show you right now. I mean, I did this earlier, but when I get in the stand, I typically will get all set up and get set and settled. I'll let some time pass, maybe 5 minutes before I do this, but I'll get my bow and I'll draw it back, and then I'll just hold the draw and I'll just kind of swing around. That way I know when I'm up here right away if there's any limbs that are in my way, if there's anything I need to be conscious of out here as far as blocking my shot or over this way, or if if my safety strap is in the way, all that sort of stuff. It just helps, because then if you don't do that, there's a potential that your deer comes in, you're trying to shoot, and you draw back and you can't get around your safety strap, or there's a limb there, or you never know, there might just be something off. So I typically just grab my bow, I've got it hanging here, and I'll just typically draw back and just kind of swing around here. Feel good. I know some people, what they do is they will sometimes bring up like a field tip. So I've got a 5-arrow quiver, so they'll bring up 4 broadheads and then leave that 5th one open and just bring a field tip up. And some people will actually, they'll come out here and 20, 25 yards out, they'll pick a leaf and then they'll shoot at that leaf, just to know that their bow is on and working, that sight hasn't been bumped at all. So that's just a little tip that I do, and I know a lot of people do. It's not unique to me or something I thought of, but if it's something you don't do, I would encourage you to do that when you get in the stand. I was sitting, you can see my stand, it's off the tip of my bow there. I'll set my bow down actually. There's my stand right there. And yeah, this is the little transition area here between the corn. And I think they bed up that way, but they weren't moving over here today.